Hi everybody, there's no one here, but I'm just gonna talk. I've never been on Instagram Live before, but I am right now. Hi, it's Rose. Hang on, we're telling more followers to join your video. We're telling your followers we started a video. I have no idea what's going on. Okay. This is what I did last night. This is my full moon ritual. I have my candle in the middle here. And so, what I did is I took all this stuff and I put it outside and I said, please, moon, please give me your energy. Give me your energy and give me some like double dose of power. This weekend, we had a full moon in Aquarius. And I am an Aquarius. So it was very important for me, and I went through a lot, really, just figuring out how to use this Aquarius energy, because, why wouldn't I take advantage of that? And so I took all this stuff. These are just things that I want to work with throughout the month, and I put them outside during the full moon. Okay, so this is my amber. Isn't it pretty? I got this one, I mean, it was my mom's. I think I took it from her when I was a child. I've just had it all this time. Amber's really good. Probably for a lot of stuff. I have no idea what, but I just think it's really pretty. Reminds me of my mom. So it's my mom in the full moon. I also have this. You may have seen me wear this, if you know me. Hold on. Stop. My dog's here. Okay, this is it. So this little stone here is moldavite. Can't see it very well, can you? Check that out. Every part of it is just super random. And it's dark, right? So like, let's put it in the sun. Can't see it at all. Whatever. Alright, so let's make my grid, because I put everything out, but I did not make it a grid. It's kind of just like, it looks like garbage, right? So I'm going to put my chakra stones aside. And this is how I do it. I've got 4 quartz. I've got this one. This is a clear quartz. It's natural. You can tell because of like all the stuff on the inside. And that's how you actually read these crystals. Is just like you see all the stuff on the inside, and it's kind of like just reading a cloud. You know, when you like find pictures in a cloud or whatever. But if you look really carefully, you can also see what we're going to make into the grid right under. So that's cool. It's just a thing. I made this last night. It's just a piece of metal. It's a piece of silver. And it doesn't hold it very well. Okay. So let's just start by putting everything aside and I'm using the power of 4, which is construction. If you know anything about numerology, let me know if that's right. The power of 4. So I have like 4 clear quartz. I have 4 crystal, this is rose quartz. You can't really see how rosy it is. It looks like clear quartz, but in real life, it is very pink. Why won't it just... Yeah, you can see I'm dirty too. And then I've got... This is blue lace agate. It's supposed to be really good for your throat chakra. And that's what I've decided to work on this month. There's like dirt over everything. So that's blue lace agate. I got these from a local store. It's just so pretty. I've got more. This one's great because it's got a really good see-through. You see through it. So cool. Look at that little wave in the middle. This is, I always forget the name of it. Kyanite? Tell me if I'm right, tell me if I'm wrong, tell me what it is. I don't know if anyone's going to be able to see this after I'm live. I have no idea how this works. Isn't that pretty though? Okay, so I've showed you this stuff. Now I'm going to put it together. It's not just all willy-nilly like you might think. So I've got these different size quartz, right? And I like for east to have this big old thing. A big old piece of baby. It's just a nice cluster. So let's put that on the east. So when the sun comes up, that'll be the first thing that the sun sees for me. This is an egg. My wonderful mother-in-law got it for me. I don't know how she puts up with me, but she does. And she got me this egg. It does not fit. Oh, totally fit. Okay, so let's put this at the sunset. Oh, wait, no. This one's the sunset because this is actually human-made, but it's got this really nice luster. So that's going to go at the sunset. And then we've got north and south. So I guess north will have this polar node, the egg, and then that just means south gets this. So south can come over here. Okay. Now, it's not going to be here in the end. Okay. We're just going to use this as kind of how we're going to start it. And then we'll bring everything into the middle. This is the candle magic that I'm doing for the month. Just started it this week. I have 2 candles in there so far. I have some like Chinese takeout fortunes and stuff like that. It's gonna go in the middle right here, and then this spirit quartz will go to the west as well. Alright, so put this, and then we'll put the roses to the side. Okay, we'll put the blue kyanite with the rose quartz. Oops. I'm actually using my camera to see this. That's why it's all like messy. See? Okay. So now it's kind of starting to look like a grid. Kinda. It's all messed up grid. We're just gonna bring it closer together. Let's see the energy swirling through these things. Okay. Bring the crystal quartz this way. This is the one with the poor sand, so we'll see how that goes. We've got this one here. And we've got that one at the end. Right. Starting to look like a grid, right? We'll put the blue lace agate. Where should I put it? We could put it here. And there. And there. And there. Alright. How's that look? The egg keeps falling. I have a feeling that egg's gonna fall all month. I'm gonna have to keep it centered, keep a watch on it. So that's my grid, and then I have these chakra rocks. I put these around a lot of my grids, and it should just go around the rose quartz, I don't know how I'm gonna videotape this. I don't have a... Oh, that'll do. I don't have a really good tripod right now. Okay. Let's see. We still need room for the candle. Okay. Candle, let's just put that right in there. So now you can't see the whole thing except from above. Let me show you from above. Oh, that's what it looks like. It looks cool from above, doesn't it? Doesn't look as bizarre as it did before. It kind of looks like it makes sense. Right? Give it that space now. Now you can see why I need such a big place for this grid. Take you out a little bit, take you out. Great. Give you some space. Move this here. That's on the west side, by the way. So this is the last thing that the sun is going to see from my grid. Alright. I don't know why. It just doesn't look the way I want it to. And so I'm just going to fuss with it, and that's like what you can do. And if you don't even think that this is like magical, it doesn't really matter. It's just like a mindfulness activity as well. Just like place something right where you want it. Right? Alright. And I made this one kind of simple. That's why I'm showing it, honestly, because I don't really like to show my really intricate ones, but that's what it looks like from the top. Oops. Let's see. All these rose quartz are actually touching the candle. That's what it looks like. Isn't that pretty? Put that right there. I should probably put something right there, right? I don't have anything else. Oh. There, let's just give my mom some credit. There. It's not completely balanced in its composition, but I really like it. Right now what I'm working on is my throat chakra. That's why you can see the kyanite and the blue lace agate. And all this clear quartz is going to just amplify all of this energy. And then this rose quartz is going to keep my lower chakras in line so that I can really focus on my my throat chakra. You can tell I really need to, right? Oh, and then this, I don't know what to do with this. I don't think it needs it. Do you guys think it needs it? I don't think it does. I think we're just gonna leave it like that. Alright. I'm just gonna keep going. I don't know. There's my dog. Okay, so the next thing that I wanted to show you is my tarot reading for the month. I don't usually do this. Sometimes I'll take a picture and I'll say like, here's some of the stuff I was think this could mean. But I'm just gonna really actually do the reading for you this time. It's all messed up too. Okay. That's how it really looked. And my question for anybody who actually reads tarot is, tell me why I always think about the devil in such a favorable way. When I get a reading from someone else and the devil comes up, they're usually like, oh, Rose, you got something bad going on. And I'm usually like, excuse me, I love the devil. I love debauchery. I love doing whatever I want, whenever I want. But when you have the devil crowning your head, my darlings, it can always lead to the Tower. And I've had the Tower come in for a while now. And I'll explain. So my signifier is almost always the Page of Cups. It's never not. I always get it. And I pick my signifier blind. So it's like, it's interesting. It's always the Page of Cups. Page of Cups, she's like an artist. She's a go-getter. She's a socialite. She knows how to network. But on top of this, I'm also, like, people can see. So this is the inside. This is the outside. People can see that I'm not doing very well with my worldly life, my material life, which is pretty true. I haven't really been making much money, and I've been kind of keeping my stuff safe. Oh, hello, Crystal Journey. How you doing? Underneath, I've got this 8 of Wands reversed. So I just had a moment with some people where, like, perception of me changed for them, and it wasn't great. So I think that this is just the falling of my ego, which led to feeling less connected to my roots. Then we've got this baby right here, meaning I do whatever I want, whenever I want. And it will lead to the Queen of Wands. So it looks like this will lead to some creation in my artistic journey. These are cards that go aside with this story. This is the story of your month, your moon phase, whatever it is that your intention was. And so I can see from my last full moon to this full moon and then to the next one what's happening, and you just integrate that story together in a narrative that helps make sense for you. These cards, on the other hand, are the cards that are sitting aside watching this happen. They stay the same throughout this moon phase. So this is your summary. This is something that is like an underlying theme for that whole story. And it is the King of Pentacles reversed. I have been having some issues with the King of Pentacles. That is my material reality. That is probably my husband. And my husband is working very hard lately, and I have not been picking up the slack. And then this one is your environment. So we've got summary, environment now. They're similar, but they're not exactly the same. Your environment is like the world around you, how far away your social life is reaching, your household, blah, blah, blah. I got the King of Swords. So the King of Swords, he's great because he knows what's going on, and he really does know how to get what he wants. He's smart, he's cunning, and he has a great respect for his autonomy. Just like me. This one can be read 2 different ways. So it can be read as advice, or it can be read as pros and cons. Pros and cons usually meaning like a warning. I got the Knight of Wands reversed. So when I get so many people sitting aside in my reading, I know that I'm not the only person who is playing into this story. So there are people outside of this story or around this story watching. I don't usually say this. I usually would put these as like qualities for the story. But I see a lot of people in this reading. I see my husband. I see possibly me. I see somebody who really wants some creative energy, and the advice is saying to stay away from that person because it's all going to lead to the Tower. This is the likely outcome, which has been sitting aside this whole time, right? And it's the Tower. Something's really going to change. Something's really going to change in my life. I really hope it's good. It looks like I have a lot of support, right? And this guy is probably going to be a big part of this tower. So my debauchery, right, will lead to some kind of destruction. There will be people along the way. It will lead to my own growth. I'll probably still be the Page of Cups. That is my signifier. And that's how I read a tarot reading. If you want a tarot reading with me, it's $40. And the last thing that I did for the full moon, I am just so proud of this. Hold on. I made this amulet. It's the first time I've ever really done wire wrapping. Isn't it gorge? It's blue calcite, and up here I've got, oh my gosh, what is that? It's the like blue flashy. What is this called? Labradorite. That's labradorite. And then I bought this years ago from a metaphysical store near me. It's called the Sacred Sage. And this was Reiki blessed by the people who made it before they gave it to me. And it's supposed to align your chakras. And I've been using the moon energy to really blast that energy. And the reason why I made this is because I said earlier, I'm working on my throat chakra. And so I need all of this. And the silver is just going to amplify everything, right? And then this is just to keep all my chakras aligned while I do this. It's very similar to my grid, right? So I've got that rose quartz, which is keeping my lower chakras aligned while I work on my throat chakra. And you'll notice I don't have anything relating to my third eye or my crown. That's on purpose. I really want to focus this energy. Okay, so that was really fun for me to do. Oh, this my mom made for me years ago. It's a sachet that's supposed to help with driving. So if you have any like driving phobia, she put like a lava rock in here. And I believe this is amethyst in there. I don't know if you can see that, but and then the herbs, they still smell good. Years later, it's, I don't know, I smell patchouli, and I smell, lavender. I don't know what she put in it besides that. I think it was probably just a tea bag of chamomile. Okay, so that's my, this is all the fun that I had last night. I'm worried about that, but we'll see how it goes. Okay. Bye. I don't know how to stop this.